The presentation of the process, including the innovation of the Apple Watch. The description of the new product. The Apple Watch is a smartwatch that operated as a small wearable computing device worn on the user's wrist. The Apple Watch was officially announced on September 9th, 2014, with availability of the new device expected in early 2015. Pricing for the Apple Watch will start at $349, while most analysts expected the device to be released under the Apple iWatch moniker. Apple surprised many by deviating from the pattern of naming its new devices the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Description of the importance of research and development to include lead users and market research. Apple has recently opened or announced plans to open research and development centers in Japan, China, Indonesia, France, Sweden, and the UK. Something in the medical world, perhaps a new way to communicate with doctors or improvements to the health functions of the Apple Watch. Men purchase more Apple products than women, and those who are 35 to 44 made up the highest percentage of Apple Watch sales. Apple shares of the global wearable market was 23%. Apple Watch OS shares of the wearable OS market was 55%. Estimated percentage of Americans that owned an Apple Watch was 8%. Apple Watch's share of global smartwatch markets was 41.3%. Apple Watch's percentage of smartwatch sales in 2015 was more than 50%. Projected numbers of Apple Watches to be sold in 2020 is 31 million. Discussion of appropriate structure and culture within the company necessary to support innovative ideas and products. Apple, as part of its company strategy, made the Apple Watch highly differentiated and high quality to set it apart as a smartwatch that was not just another fitness tracker. In 2015, Apple began partnering with designers like Hermes to allow them to capture a broader market of luxury consumers interested in the appeal of heritage fashion brands. Since then, designers including Coach, Kate Spade, and Nike have all designer brands for the watch. I think some of the collaborations have been good for both brands because it elevates some of these long-term heritage brands to a new level of technological synergy that can help them get young customers, said Roseanne Morrison. I think what Apple brought to the table was the idea of partnering with luxury brands that would appeal to both tech and fashion audience, said Lopez. The way the company, Apple, is structured allows it to flourish in the tech field. It gets experts in the field it wants, so it gets expert fashion designers for the wearable watch. And as its culture, it also takes chances, turning down thousands of opportunities to focus on a few, which now one of them is the Apple Watch. Exploration of future inventions inspired by the product or analysis of future innovations of this product. Was this a successful invention leading to innovation? An invention brought about through the Apple Watch by the company was acquired through building on a related Apple Watch patent application filed. Apple published an invention covering a unique wristband mechanism capable of detected wrist gestures and translating them into system commands. First, Apple did what they did with the iPod and iPhones, thought about how to deliver the best user experience. Second, Apple put an accelerometer and heart rate monitor on the Apple Watch. While including such sensors is no different than competing Android Wear devices, the implementation is expected to be more successful. Third, with Apple's announcements of WatchKit, the developer SDK for creating third-party apps, the Apple Watch becomes a new platform that makes it easy to create great apps that work with a high-quality wearable device that millions of people will soon have. Finally, Apple created a beautiful range of Apple Watch products to appeal to different tastes, styles, and scenarios. Unlike a computer that goes on your desk or an iPhone that goes in your pocket, the Apple Watch is worn on the wrist, where it makes a fashion statement about the person wearing it. Predictions of product demand in 5 years. Apple became the biggest shipper of wearables in 2017, owning 21% of market share according to IDC. The smartwatch market is projected to reach 32.9 billion globally by 2020 according to Allied Market Research. If these trends continue, then Apple Watch should dominate the smartwatch field it has been the leading brand for, and it has designers and partnerships including Coach, Kate Spade, Nike, and Hermes, so rivals are copying the same strategies as Apple to try and attract buyers of their products. Conclusions. The appropriate structure and culture is within the company that makes it support innovative ideas and products with Apple, and it has been getting experts in the field it wants to focus on, trying something new, staying highly differentiated from other products, and Apple has partnered with the right people, including tech and fashion fields within the watch industry, so it can bring to the consumer what the company thinks will make it successful.